ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome, welcome. It's another lovely day. Or at least I hope it's lovely. I don't know. Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. So, I mean, there's some positives here. Hello, Guts. Hello, Zadap. Welcome, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome, welcome. Today, we're doing search. We're searching for things today. Ooh. Fancy search. And we might do some advanced search. Like advanced searching. Like if you put in maybe a specific thing in it, then like I might put criteria. Like maybe I'll search for like health that is also like rarity or like level 3 or upgrade 3 or whatever it's called, tier 3. Why What's wrong with searching, Guts? You don't like searching? Searching's good. You know, search deep inside. Also, I've thought about having about the two buttons separate for searching. You said, "Oh." I see a lot of things. I don't even pay attention to what I say. There's no filter. I mean, there is a slight filter, but there's no, like, the brain to mouth is 0 milliseconds. Low latency. There should be a longer filter, but there isn't. I decided that I'm going to sort the deck the same way I sort the collection. So when you sort one, it'll sort the other. Instead of having separate buttons. I think that'll be more intuitive. And so we're going to remove the deck sorting part. Yep. We're just have the one buttons. The one button for the collection is also going to sort the deck. So we're going to start with doing the deck sorting. And then we're going to do the searching. Because I realized that we haven't done the deck sorting. Deck sorting first. and then searching. Which means all of this go bye-bye. Then this can needs to be 0, 5. So just put it in the center. I don't need this then. And I don't need all of this then. Don't need you. It's gonna complain about a lot of things right now. That's okay. Don't need any of this. Just removing it all. Cleaning this all up. And we also need to remove it from the game instance. We don't need deck sorting here. Which means I also don't need deck sort type. This is going to be just card sort type. Here, we also don't need deck sort type. This is card sort type. Okay. Yeah, that. Okay. So, should still have things work, and our sorting has remained. But nothing works. Why doesn't it work? What did I do? What did I do? Deck builder. Oh. It's because this got changed name. That's why. So if we come here. Compile. There we go. We're back. We back. The only thing that is for time is, I mean, time might work in the end. Time might work in the end still. I'm not going to worry about it until we get more cards in, but now we need to get the deck sorting, right? So when we click these buttons, it sorts the collection, but it doesn't sort the deck. And I wanted to sort the deck as well. So let's set that up. So if we, I don't need you anymore, don't need you, close you guys. So here, we have the sort collection. Just copy that. And paste it here. Now, it's going to complain about, oh, it's not complaining about anything, actually. Really? Hold on. Is it going to be as simple as... well, I'm going to need to do the sort collection. I'm going to need to update this. This anymore. So in the generate cards here, do sort collection, and that's what gets placed in here. Oh, jeez. I don't think it quite worked. Oh, it's because it went off unlock cards. Hey, Jim, really welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. I think we just need to change to the card deck, which I Okay, so it is sorting, but it's sorting not on click. You're in the hospital right now. I'm so sorry. I hope everything's okay, or will be okay. Hopefully. Takes 5 days or so? Oh, man. Well, hopefully you'll come out better and stronger and $1 Million Man, as the movie is that I've never seen. I've never seen that movie. I've heard of it. Many references to it. Never seen it. So why is it... Oh. That's why. Yes. Yes. Reverse alphabetically. Okay. Cool. It works. We got the sorting working. It's not the prettiest, setup, but now it sorts both. So the main thing that we want to do now is the search. We want to search. So let's go to the search bar. It's going to be our sorting buttons. So if we come here, we go to the search. We need to make it a variable. Search box. And we can do it on text changed. We can have it output. Now, what I can do is do a call here. Which is text updated. So we'll do a call. I want to just plug this in. Honestly, when I drag onto it, it says place a new node. I let go, and it's like, no, that's not a place a new node thing. Odd. But we need to get the information from this text. So, I'll promote to a variable, and this is our search text. So every time it gets updated, we'll just save this information. And now what we can do is in our deck builder here, we can do on text updated. Then we can get the search bar and get text or get search text. So now we have access to that text whenever we need it. Now, what we need to do basically is regenerate the cards, but only showing the cards that meet this criteria. So first of all, I'm going to check if it's oh, you know what? I don't want it to do it on update. I want to do it when you press enter. So can I change that? On text committed. There we go. That's what I want. And what is the commit method here? Switch. So on enter, on user move focus, or on cleared. No. So we want to do specifically on entered. On enter. Then we update the text and do the call. Or actually, a better way of doing it is just always update the text when it commits of any kind. Just save it. Easier to deal. And then we'll only on enter. Again, I don't know how I'm going to be doing this with a controller, or if there's going to be a sorting option or a searching option on a controller. I'm going to need to find some reference of any game doing that. I have a feeling Diablo 4 has a search box, and they probably implemented a search there. I'll need to see like how that's set up. Controller. Hey, you were the one who were asking me about controller support a little bit ago. So as long as this is we're gonna check if it's empty, or rather not empty. And you know what? We're going to need actually a new function in these. We don't want to generate. We want to then sort. Yeah, you want it. See? Okay, let's do the card collection first. So we're going to need a new function, and this is going to do search collection. It is going to take an input of text. Search text. And so if this is true, I'm going to get the collection and search collection. I want to do it separately, or do I want to? Because here we do this when we do the sort, these sorted cards. So what I can do actually is here, I can just do a bool, and then at the end, it will just do another check at the end, basically. You know what? Let's do it that way. So I'm going to do a search collection. That. Instead, I'm going to add a just simple bool. Search mode. Set search mode to be true. false. Clear it. And I want to clear it at the start here as well. So whenever we do regular sorting, it'll just always clear. Specific searching is the one. Do we want to always clear it? Maybe not. I'm not going to have that there for now. So we're going to do this. And then if it's true, then we're going to regenerate. Or we're going to regenerate either way, I guess. Okay. So in the card collection, I'm gonna remove this from here. And we're going to do a sequence here. First, it's going to sort, and then it's going to go output, and it's going to output based off of search mode. If it is not searching, then I'll just output. But if it is searching, then we gotta have it do some stuff. The only reason I'm doing this way is because now I can have a lot more down here to do stuff with. Okay, so hey, Mr. Brischetti, look him in. How's it going? Doing well. So we're getting our sort cards, and we need to go 4 each loop. And we can basically reuse the local card collection here. So I'm actually going to clear it. We don't need it anymore at this point. And then using our sorted cards, we go and read the card info and check the title and the descriptions. I'm going to have you be able to search for anything. So we also need a input here. You know what? Instead of search mode, I'm going to change this to a text. I know it's going to complain about everything. I'm going to check if this is empty. If it's empty, then we do the top. And here, type in. If it's not empty, then we pass through. Otherwise, we pass in empty. That way, we already have the search text. So what we're going to do is use contains. Ooh, no. Oh, we need to do two string. They're not strings, they're texts. And then we need to do a contains in the string. So we're searching for that, and we're searching for this. We're not going to use case. We don't care about searching from end. So we're going to basically check this. So we need to check it across lots of stuff here. So we're going to see if this contains basically in any of the descriptions. with an or boolean. So if the text appears in any of these, then we're good. And if it does, add it. And then on complete, we just output the local function. I mean, it should be as simple as that. Oh, geez. Why did it get bigger? It works! How many of these have the letter P in it? Why does it get bigger? That's one thing I wasn't accounting for. Is it because I need to do auto and not fill? Yeah, there we go. So there we go. It works. I can even search like 75. Why can't I not search for 75? I see 75 right there. Restore? Yeah, restore works. Ah. It's because I also need to replace the thing with a variable with the value. Okay. For our search. Okay, we can do that. Okay, card tier info. We need to get that. Hide unconnected pins. So first, before we do this, here we need to do a replace. We're gonna go from variable to to a select based on the tier. We're gonna do the same thing on this bottom one. Source string. This goes into search in, and this can go into the 2. Just drop this. Move this up a tad. Okay. As always, if you have questions on what the hell am I doing, you can go over to ask. But now, if I search 75, I get health 75. Because that is the only one that has the value of 7, or the number 7 in it. And clear it. Okay. Good start. Ooh. We're also going to need to do that. I should still have the information for these, even though I'm not displaying it. I should be able to do it for the deck as well. So let's do the deck next. But it's working. I don't like that it flashes there for a second. That's the only thing I wish I wasn't like that. I can even search for characters with a space. Or things with a space? Wait. Did I have... I think it just flashed, so made it look like it got an extra card. But no, I think we're in the same cards. Okay. Should be at 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and then 2 because they're doing double already here. Okay. Yeah. We're good. We're good. We're fine with the cards. Okay. Let's do the search for theoretically what I can do actually is collapse this. That'll be easier for me to just re-copy it.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Yep. Okay, let's wait for ads, and then we do the deck sorting. But this is the basic of the deck sorting. What I want to do is also I want to search by rarity. And then I also want to search by a combination of rarity. And so I guess I should do that first before I do this. I guess I should set up all the type of searches that I want. So I want to do rarity or by like tier. And I want to what's it called? Yeah, I have an idea how to do the rarity. And I also want to do... Let's start with that. And then we'll do it. Okay, so we'll need to do like a kind of like a symbol and then here. Or I just have as long as you write the word tier. Okay, let's do searching with tiers. So I think so if I'm like searching for health, let's say tier 3 is what I'd want. What? Why no search? I touched nothing. What happened? I touched nothing. What happened? Yeah, that works. Okay. That's working. So that means all of this is working, right? Yeah. String print text. Just print that for me, please. Wait, what? Ha- Refresh notes. What happened? Uh, Set search text. What did I do? What did I do? How, how did I manage to break things? So it's not going into sort at all? What is? It's going here. It's going here. How is it exiting? Oh, well, it's exiting because it thinks it's empty. Yeah. It thinks it's empty, so it's exiting here. So why isn't it not getting the... Okay, what if I just did a set search text? What if I did this? Set search text. Mm. My confusion's very high. My confusion is very high. What if I did that? What if I just replaced it? Maybe the problem was, for some reason, that variable? I mean, I'm guessing here. Because it was working fine, and then it stopped working. Understands it. It understands it, but it doesn't understand it here. No, it does. So hold on. It understands it there. It understands it here. Does it understand it at the very end here? No. Okay, what the hell did I do? How does it stop understanding it? What? Oh, it's because I'm returning. I need to not return. That's why. I did dumb. I need to not return. That is my problem. Can't have returns. We remove the return here, but we never remove the return everywhere else. That's why. So that's gone, that's gone. So I need to, get, I guess, local car connection, and then set the sorted cards to be that. And that gets piped in here. And again, same thing. Except this just gets piped through. Oh, no return, no return. But make the same mistake. I say it and I connect it and make it all pretty with the return. Every time. The only returns have to be these two. And look, it works. The sorting still works. So now we can search and sort. Search. Dear God. Dum-dum. Hey, Gargano, welcome in. So interesting to watch you finding out the reason why the code doesn't work anymore with such a silly detective-like music in the background. It's always something stupid why it doesn't work. Like, I removed the one return node being stupid that, yeah, I have a return node everywhere. and not remembering to remove those. Yeah, it's always something so stupid and small. I know. We got it. We got it. Okay, so now I want to sort by tier, right? So when I do like health, I want to do also like tier 3, and then this would get me specifically the purple versions of this. But what I would want to do is so if I search TH, these all have TH. This one has a TH space, TH period. So if I do TH space, it removes that one, right? So what I need to do basically is have it be a I have a couple of options. I can either remove all the spaces and then search based off that, and then spaces don't matter, and you can put as many spaces as you want, which I think is the better option. Because what I'm thinking is I'd like to do, like, you know, for example, exclamation mark, let's say even exclamation mark tier 3, right? If you have like health, I'd want to put a space here. Like, I wouldn't want to do health and then exclamation mark without a space. I'd want to put a space in. So I think we should change the search to not include any spaces. Just don't consider them. I think that's a better way of doing it. It does mean that in certain scenarios, like if I had, you know, health and I searched, you know, THA, it would also bring up health and as a possible option. So it does have that as the downside, or upside, depending how you want to look at it. But I think in order to have commands not be weird, or what I can do, I guess, is it can be whatever it is, and then at the end just plus and then the tier, like +3. I just worry about putting spaces in. I just worry about people putting a space +3. Maybe replacing periods with space. What difference does that make, though? Right, and in that scenario, like, it doesn't matter to if I'm searching for periods or spaces, right? What I'm talking about is, right, even if, let's say you put in health, period, right? Then, if there's no, like, space at the end here, then it won't find it either way. So it'll work for this scenario where I have a period here, but what if I had a comma here? Right? Now I'm excluding this just because I put like a health here. I don't know. So it's not really a problem. It's so basically if I want to search by the text, which is what I'm doing now, right? If I type in health, you know, I get these, which have all the word health in it, one way or another. But I also want to do a tier. So I want to do like tier 3. And this would get me just the purple one, assuming that I have something that's health and tier 3. But if I do tier 3, I'd want to do like, I don't know, plus tier 3, for example. But the problem is this right here, right? Now I could be like health up, you know, and then again, then it gets me all the health ups. Like I'd want spaces because I wanted to like search correctly. But then normally I would type it in like this personally, where I put a space and then tier 3. Now, I guess what I could do is I could cut it up. I could say space plus is the actual divider. Then you're always required to put a space, which I feel is better than having none at all. Versus like that. Or I can check the string, get the last character of the string, check if it's a space. If it is, remove it. If not, continue with it. And then make it even better. That's a bigger pain in the butt to set up, but that takes care of both scenarios. Except in the odd scenario where you'd want to search with a space at the end. But I don't think that's a scenario that most people will encounter. Okay. So returns the last string to the right of the specified location. Count 0. Right, so this returns back from the right, in other words. So this would return space. If this is equal to space. I'm gonna need to get a lot more room here. I'm gonna need a lot more room. So if this is space, sorry, not this. We're checking this. Yeah, so if the last character here is a space, got a space in here, then wait, what is I think it's right chop that we need. Right chop returns the string to the right of the specified location, counting forward from the left. No. Wait, string to the right of the specified location? I need... let's quickly Google it. 5, remove, and string. Or remove last. I don't want C++. So I know the command. Okay. If I search right chop. Right chop. I think that's what I need, but let's double check from our good old Matthew Watstein. So he's chopping out. Oh yeah, so that removes the characters. There's a long string, and because he removed 15 number. Okay. Yep. So we just need a left chop. Left chop. Count 1. And I guess here I need to do a select. Let's do a select node. So if this is equal, if the right of this is equal, then return this. Otherwise, we return the original string. And we'll check that in just a second to see if it works. So let's plug that in. Okay. So if I search for health, then it works. And if I do health space, it did not drop it. Let's do a print string here. If someone puts 2 spaces or more at the end, yeah, it doesn't count for that. That's a good point. But then, if you wanted to put more spaces, then you put more spaces. Then you wanted to, like, if you put like a double space, then you would have wanted to search with a space, I guess. You can't account for like every possibility, right? The alternative again is to remove the spaces, but then you get to search for things like this health, and if you put the word that, or like the THA, because you're searching for that, then you'd also find like health up, because it has TH space A. So we gotta pick one, basically. There's no great solution for this. We can either ignore spaces, which I think is most times what people do when they do search. I know like a lot of the voice CTS stuff that like checks for what you're saying ignores spaces, basically. So it's probably the more common way of doing it. But no, actually this will only happen. This should only happen if I'm searching for a tier. The removing of the space will happen only when I'm searching for tiers. If I'm not searching for a tier of card, then it's not going to remove the last space. It's only going to be for when I'm searching for a tier. So I think it should be fine. This not work? Oh, do I need to do one here? Health space. Yeah, returns the leftmost characters from a string, chopping the given number of characters from the end. Why does this not search? Wait, why does nothing search? Oh. I found my stupidity. I took the rightmost character and then I was chopping it off. I wonder why nothing was searching.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I'm not smart. I'm dumb. How are you? Health space. Hey, look, it works. But do health period. Then I get just that. Because, yeah. If I get just health, I get all. Yeah. Okay. So this part's figured out, but again, we only things are such words. You just opening my eyes. Wait, what happened? You finally realize I'm dumb. I mean, I imagine it was pretty obvious, but I mean, if me telling you that, you know, helps. I'm glad, I guess. I do dumb stuff all the time. Way too much. Way too much. Okay, we're almost there. So basically we're going to be checking if tier is in the word or is in the name. Okay, so here, before I do all of this, I'm going to check if it contains string contains, please. Does it contain the word tier? If yes, should I probably do another select? I guess if no, then we just pass it along. But if yes, then we need to split it with tier. Now, hold on. I probably know. I want to, I think, parse into array. The limiter being tier. And to make sure that it is consistent, I'm going to do to upper. It doesn't matter which one I do, just consistency. So I'm going to need to check multiple things. So this is not a select. This is a branch. So if it does not contain it, I'm going to promote this to a local variable. Local search text. But if it does contain it, then we want to parse it into an array for each loop. So yeah, here is going to do local search. Search. Oh, I need to do this is a string. String. So that's all I need to save here. Okay. So we're going to check this. And we do that at the beginning. So for each card... or do we do it even earlier? Oh, I think I do it even earlier. Basically, I need to do 2 searches. I need 2 searches. And I need to combine them. This will help you with programming in the future since you're always searching for the perfect solutions and burning out really quickly. Yeah, don't look for perfect solutions. Look for a solution. And then use it. Because even if you find the quote-unquote perfect solution, down the line, you'll realize, oh, there is an even better solution. I find better solutions all the time. And yeah, if I was worrying about that being the perfect solution every time, I'd probably get burned out. So we need to do this here. So we do need to go on every card. I'm pretty sure. And if it's false, then it just continues. I mean, this is just it. This is just false. And we're good. The one that needs to be figured out is this one. Because if this is true, then I need to do a sequence probably. If this is true, then first we do this. First we do this. And then we need to take the local card collection and check it again. There needs to be a better way of doing it. No, there needs to be a better way of doing this. I can do a switch. This we need to get as a variable. And then we need to switch here. Go to local variable. This is tier search. Okay, we're going to check if we're doing a tier search. If we are, we're going to be changing it here. This is going to change. So here we need to do a select. We're going based off of the tier search. If we're not doing the tier search, then we're just doing false here. If we are doing the tier search, then we do an and boolean, because it needs to be this and we need to get a reference of index 1, which is the ending of it. And then to float and check that this is equal to I just check if these are equal here. Why does it do that? You know what I want. Sorry. So we're going to do that. Now this does not remove that the last little space. For that, we do that here. So local search text. If this is equal to 0, and the tier search is on. Which by the time we're here, we already know about it. And also, I mean, I don't need to set it as a local variable here anymore. But, let's just set it earlier. Just set it here. It doesn't need to be set multiple times. We can just do it here and just use it. Checking if it's empty is fine. I'll just do the local one. So clear. Just use that here. Don't need to do that every single check. That can also be done at the very beginning. There you go. Much better. Okay. So that should work now to get us everything we need. So I'll clean up more in a second. But if I search health, get health. Health space gets rid of Culling Strike. Correct. Health space tier 3. No. Why? Oh. Access index 1 from array of length of 1. How does it have a length of 1? Is it because it's somehow called empty strings? It shouldn't. Let's do a little print string here. I just print me get here. We get 3. The value is 3, so it is correctly identifying it. So that means I messed up with this comparison. This gets me 3. Is it equal to... Here's the card tier. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I messed up on this one. I just want the card tier. I was comparing it against the value of that tier. So now health tier 3. Tier 1. Attempt to access index 1 from array. The length of 1. How does that have a length of 1? So hold on. Hold on. If it's true, what we're doing here. B5 string parse to array. Back to Matt Asplund. Oh, Matt Asplund. Also a great guy. Matthew Watstein. So he's checking string parse into. Oh, this is a long sentence. This is the one time, actually, not the one time, but like the one time we're actually doing a break probably is a good idea. But everything's correct in what I'm setting up. Let's do a. I want to stop here. Can I stop on this thing? No, I can't stop on this thing. Stop on this thing. Health, tier 3. I get health and 3. What? Zero is health. 1 is 3. I am getting 1. And it's failing. So is the problem that I'm getting a reference when I should be doing a copy? Is that the problem? Doesn't matter. False. So I'm confirmed that it's getting the right info. But why is it... This is odd. How is it failing? We've confirmed that it has the array. We've confirmed that it has the right value. When tier search is on, and we do tier search when it has the word tier, it's like it's not trying to do that at times we don't want it to. Okay. Print text. Format text. Card tier A, and then string tier B. Do it for like seconds. Card tier. Let's try again. So we have card tier 1112. They're right here. This matches. So we have a match. Okay. What about using a map instead of an array? You could skip all this. Welcome back to USB 45. How would I skip this? I'm converting a text to a string. And then I'm comparing it. Where would you put a map? I'm comparing info from a struct to text that convert to a string. I don't follow where you put a map. Right there. I have a success. Okay, hold on. I have a success. So all of this is working. So where am I being dumb? So I'm being dumb somewhere else. So I am being dumb somewhere else. I add to local card collection. And the end I output local card collection. I'm being dumb somewhere else. So this returns true. So okay. So that is all working. This should return true 4 times. Or 3 times. It returns true no times. What? What did I do? Oh my god, did I do it again? No. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I found the problem. Problem's right here. Problem's right here. Problem's right there. I found it. I found my stupidity. No, this also goes here. You make the map in the struct and have its key be the string and the key be the string. No, I have a search bar. Why would I put my search bar in a string that is, or in a struct that is the card info? I think you're misunderstanding something. Yeah, this is the string right here. The struct is the cards. So I don't want to put this in the cards. There you go. Done. It works. I found my stupidity. Health space tier 3, tier 1, double space. Fine. Now I wanted to do remove the spaces here, and then we're good. Figured out my stupidity. Figured out my stupidity. Here we get this, and then we need to remove string What? It's not remove? What's it called? Replace. Replace, spaces with nothing. So now we can put spaces in. Health, tier, space, 3. Doesn't matter. Put as many spaces you want here. Right before the ads.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
We can search for tiers. Now, what happens if I want to search for just for tiers? Shit. Now what if I want to search just for tier 3? I can't. But I want to be able to search for tiers. For just a tier. Okay. Okay. We gotta set that up now. So today's gonna be searching day. Searching day. Gotta search deep inside us for all the ways we want to be able to use the search. We have organization. We have sorting. Just need tiers. But at least, once we're done with this, I think it's gonna be good. Like, nice to use. Or nicer to use. Yep. So all we need to do is check that we use the tier word and then check the length of the length of it. If we're if it is greater than 2, the length of the string, then we grab the second word and it's combined. If not, then we only do the first part. Okay. So. Let's clean this up a little. Yep. Let's clean that. Second of all, basically here, when we do this and, because of tier search, I want to do and a separate check here. So I don't do this anymore. So here, when we do tier search, I want to check this. If it's a tier search and the length of this is actually just equal to 1. Then I'll add another local variables. This is going to be our solo tier search. Then we turn on solo tier search for on. Otherwise, there means off. Skip this. False just goes past this as well. Right to the end. And now here, We do another select based off of solo tier. If it's not solo tier, we do that. And if it is solo tier, then we just check this. Oh. Of course, when we do that, then we also need to change this. So here we need to do another select. Based off solo tier deck. If it's not solo, it's going to get 1. If it's solo, it's going to get 0. No. Oh, actually, instead of this, I'll keep it this way. What we're gonna do is do local text, and then we're gonna do replace tier with nothing, and then just use that. That'll be the easiest way. And then we're still removing any spaces. Still not doing it, huh? Oh. This isn't returning 1. What is returning? Two. Oh. Because it's just... but if I call empty strings... Oh, then in that case, it's even easier. No. Leave the empty string. Actually, no, we need to check. So call the empty strings, and then it'll be 1. Because we do want to... Yeah, we do want to find out when it's separate. Yeah, there you go. Yes! Okay. Okay. I'll clean this up in a second. So now... we can sort this. We can sort this by the time, in order we acquired the cards, forward or backwards. We can sort alphabetically, forwards and backwards. And in alphabetical, it'll also sort rarity in like least to most. So even though it's reversing the sort of the alphabet, it's still lowest to most rare in both scenarios. And then we have the rarity one where it does common to rare or rare to common. And then it's also within that by alphabet. It's also alphabetically there. And then we can now search for tier, which will also, by the way, keep the sorting. So if I search health, we got purple, green, and then right, because we're doing by rarity, and then alphabeticals because these are the same. I'm still searching health. And now I can do health. Tier 2. And now we got just tier 2. Or tier space 2. And if I want to, I can remove the health. Can I do that? No. Wait, why do I need the health space here? Hold on. Oh yeah. I believe that. Still need it. Just put space tier and then the space here doesn't matter. Oh no, we shouldn't need this space. If I wanted to, I should be able to type it in without it. Hold on. Why? We set it up for parse into array by tier. We check if the tier search is on. And the rightmost is a space. If it's a space, then we chop it. If it's not a space... Oh, we also need to probably just put this through. I think that was the problem. Health tier 3. Yep, there we go. So now we can have a space here or not have a space here. That doesn't matter. As many spaces here as we want. Doesn't matter. We can also do tier 3. As many spaces we want. Or tier whatever. The only thing we cannot do is have tier and then the name. I can't do like tier 2 and then health. I think that's fine. Like, I genuinely think that's fine. Most often you're probably going to search for something by name and then you're not going to care about the tier as a priority, so. Could I set it up also to work with the other one? Yes. Do I want to? No. No. Control backspace. What? When I have it all selected, control backspace is supposed to be at the beginning. But if I have anything except the full thing selected and control backspace, it deletes everything. Control backspace clears it, but for some reason, it doesn't clear it if you have the whole thing selected. Then it just takes you to the beginning. That's interesting. That's probably like a default like Windows thing. Or like OS thing. I just never tried that, but I just realized that's how it works. But yeah, we now have full search. But this is only doing the collection. We still need to search the deck. But now we can reuse this setup for the deck. Yay. It all works. Okay. Let's clean this up before I bring it over. Dear God, this needs a look. And if you guys could, if you guys think of like, hey, I'd love to be able to sort like another way, feel free to suggest. Just because I have only I have these, that does not mean I'm not like, oh yeah, we can't do another like way of sorting or searching, either one. No. That's not what I mean. No. When I said another way of sorting or searching, I didn't mean programming language. Oh, searching? Wait, what did you think I said? Yeah, searching or sorting. Not scripting. I didn't say another way of scripting. Or something of that sort. Let's grab scooch. That's a little cleaner that way. Can't really do much here. You okay? A little cleaner. Okay. Let's do this. Grab all of this. Searching. Okay. Do I understand right that some of your cards are not skills but armor/weapons? No. They're all passive skills. Every single one of them. You are able to select a weapon, but they're all passive skills. I'll show you. So these are all my power-ups. So if we go health ups, crit chance up, chance for like for 6 seconds after being hit, deal 25% damage. Calling strike, increased damage when being surrounded. Cleave, homing attacks, freezing aspects, extra health, extra dashes. Everything is a passive upgrade to how you do, to how you play. It's very much inspired by Binding of Isaac in that regard, where I just really like the fact that you get power-ups that just stack with your stuff. And that's the premise for it. Where I want all the stuff, all of these cards are passive. There are different weapons. So, for example, I have this that does melee. Then there's this guy that does projectiles. Okay. But all the cards kind of work with everything. So, melee. And I don't think I have Airblade right now. No. I need to also fix up this this guy to give me all cards in all rarities. Yeah, so I guess I should probably set that up because for demo purposes I need to do that. But yes, all cards are power-ups, and you're gonna have like similar to like games like Hades and Dead Cells and other games of that kind. You could pick your weapon at the very start. So right now, for example, in our little hub level, which is where the game kind of starts, you have the option of picking up, the melee weapon or the ranged weapon, and then picking up a a special. So like this is a special that, or an active item rather. This is one that teleports you to the last location. If I go with this one, lets me glide down slowly, but this is no longer really useful. But maybe I'll probably change this one up for something else. Got another one that's like a really big jump, which there's a lot of verticality in some of these maps. So being able to just jump up to the next floor without needing to do like anything is nice. And then there's some other ones that give you like extra damage or less damage taken using an active item. So you have, I'm gonna have like a UI where it shows you the active item. Right now you have the health pot in the bottom left and dash, but I want like an active item and then probably a proper like potion slot to just have like maybe in the corner here or something. Yeah. And when you pick up cards, oh, does this work? It does. Get them here. The collection. Stats is gonna need a whole rework and everything. Yeah. That's kind of the premise behind it. So basically when you at the beginning in the hub, you'll be able to create your own deck. And then when you go and fight, for example, I have health up, armor. Let's actually, here, I'll give you. Ooh, hold on. That's a problem. On drop, I need to reorder the, Let's fix that. It's correct. It's just not displaying right because I haven't regenerated the stuff. If I do on drop, save deck, yeah, all this is good stuff, and then generate available cards. And on this one too, on drop, generate deck cards. I think that's it. I think this should work now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so for example, right, I have HP, armor, and cooldown, or critical damage up, right? This is my deck. For whatever reason, I want to go with just these cards into the game. So when I go in, I have this bar on the bottom, and every time I get to one of these notches, I have a new card selection option appear to me. And it's based on the cards in my deck. Now, I believe I still have the really low experience. Yeah. So I have configured where I need to get really low experience for this. So you can see armor, critical damage up, and health up. These are the 3 cards in my deck. So I configure the run to be however I want to play it. If I don't care about armor and I'd rather put more damage cards into my deck, I can do that. If I'm doing a lot, taking a lot of damage, maybe I want to drop the critical damage up because I don't want to do a crit run. I want to do something else. Then I'll put other cards in the deck. Maybe I want to do a lot of like maybe some dash combinations. I'll put a lot of dash cards in the deck. The thing is, when you grab one, right? I grab one, and you can see it. I have it here. It's all great, but the next time I get a card, I only get health ups. Now here, I'm only getting this health up. This will need to be replaced with just a health regen, like a potion, effectively, where it will just heal for like 20% health or something like that, or 10% health, something small. So effectively, if you put too few cards in, then you'll run out of cards really quickly. In which case, well, I hope you're set up for it. But if you put the full deck, then you'll be better off. Also, cards have different costs. So The white cards, they're basically tier 1 cards, all cost 1. You can see right here it says 1 out of 10. I can put in 10 cards of these. The tier 2 cards cost 3. But tier 3 cards cost 5. You know, so 25 health, 50 health, 75 health. Considerable increase, but you have a certain amount of deck slots. So you have to pick, do I want more powerful cards, but less of them? Or do I want more cards and have, like, be able to get effectively more power-ups in the course of the run, assuming you get through them all, right? And that's kind of the balancing act. You're going to start with 10 basic common cards. When you beat the first boss, the bosses will drop you new cards. And if you get lucky, if it's a card that he drops, then there's a chance of getting the upgraded version. You'll never get a tier 2 if you don't have a tier 1. You'll never get a tier 3 if you never have a tier 1. You'll always get the next tier if you manage to get an upgrade. That's how it's that's the plan for it to work. So yeah, so it's gonna be you know, fight the bosses, get the cards, upgrade them. I need to introduce a way of increasing the deck size still. That's probably gonna be just random items and just loot you get from enemies. That's going to sort of like these, just like item drops that when you have enough, you can come here and, you know, upgrade your stuff for a certain amount of stuff. So right now I have, like, this is your base stuff, your base stats basically. So you can start the game with, like, extra health right from the get-go if you, like, have enough of these. I want to change this. Like, I don't want to start with damage reduction. I'd rather have just HP up. And I'll see. I'll figure out what kind of, like, you know, stuff you want to I want to have the character start with potentially. Maybe I do add damage reduction. Maybe that is good. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But basically, I'll also have here like a extra card slot, and it'll cost however many of that currency. Ooh, why am I still running? It's not good. Why was I still running? I just stopped dash. Stop active movement. Why am I not doing this? There we go. Oh, that is not what's happening. Why am I still running? What if I did it this way? I have not seen this before. Okay. Oh. I'm going to investigate that later. That is an odd one. I'll deal with that later. It's not priority, but I to make sure I write it down. Spreadsheet. Meta progression shop moving after exit. There we go. Okay, so let's now implement the search functionality for the deck. We have it for the collection, but we need it for the deck. So I basically need to grab all of this. All of this.
Ads are here.
Oh.
Pausing for ads.
Okay, we'll do it after the ads. I hope my explanation of the game sounds interesting, at least. It's definitely come a long way since the game jam. It's come a long way. I almost want to put this in a function. Just to collapse it, but I'm not going to use this anywhere else except the two places, so. Only thing is, like, I have to copy it between the two if I make changes from one to the other. Yeah. Wish I didn't have to. There's an unfortunate thing, you cannot have widget parenting. Like, you can't have a child widget. And I understand why. Like, right, on a designer aspect, it makes sense. But on the blueprint, on the graph side, I would love to. The game looks really interesting to play already, you could say? Saying as a huge cards lover? You like card games? Or like deck building games? Hopefully it will live up to your excitement, shall we say? I want to grab this as well. Okay, so here, grab you. Get all the way to the beginning here. This. All the way in. Okay. Create local variable. Create local variable. Create regular variable. Oh, yeah, this is local card deck, not local card collection. We're modifying the deck now, not the collection, so the name's different. Then we need to make sure we remove all of these return nodes this time. Okay, so here we need to also change up yeah, we need to set it to be sorted cards again. Set sorted cards. Goodbye. Nope. Okay. Let's see if it works. No. Did I not promote to a variable here? Oh, I did. There we go. Okay. So, some cards in here. If I search health. Oh, you know what? Oh. I always do this. I always do this. Set search text. And this can just pipe through conveniently enough. That. Ooh. Why is culling... Ah, I used the word health here. Yes, culling strike. Yes. Health, tier 1. Just tier 1. Just tier 3. Yes! It works! It all works! And I can still sort during this. That's rarity, and everything's common right now because I'm searching for tier 1, so this doesn't really do anything. The music's so fitting for the moment. Thank you. Yeah, I tried to time it, as best as I can. Only the best for you guys. Only top tier timings and okay. I think we're good on the search. Now, we have a lot of things to change. Namely, right now, the health doesn't actually give me the health I want. Also, apparently this is working now. I forgot I set this up. I can zoom in. I can zoom in. I told you. I pressed it by accident. I forgot about it entirely. I don't remember when I set that up. Oh. What's going on? Set card mode on drop. Why? Hold on. Can we replicate this? Is it when I was doing here? Oh, that's fine. Tier 3. Okay, so it's working. Notes at card mode on drop. Accessed the target It's not able to find here. That's odd because it is doing everything correctly after this. If I do is valid. Yeah. So somehow the card's info it is not able to find in the unlock cards. But it does find it. Because it does set it to be available. Right? That's the thing that's interesting, is it says none. But it's clearly working. Unless it is somehow being triggered multiple times. And then the next time around it's... Does it work? Well, no. If it was triggered multiple times, then the is valid would have worked. Because on one of the times it would have been valid. Yeah, it's only happening once. Is it only happening when I do searching? Yes. Oh. Fine there. Health. Tier 3? It only doesn't like it when it's like tier? When I'm searching for tiers? That is odd. That is really odd. Because it's working. Why? We don't care about any of the sorting stuff. We're not getting that information. What? Why would searching for the tier matter? Hold on, is it the tier or is it the fact that like, maybe there's only one card there? Let's get to the bottom of this. Because if I did like tier 1 and then drop this one in, brought it back. No complaints. If I did on the first one, no complaints. I think it's only a complaint when it's a single card. It's only a complaint when there's a single card. Oh, that's odd. Oh, that's really odd. Do we the thing that you sort things again after placing back the card? No, the sorting happens here. At the end. Before I do that. So... the problem is right here. It's not able to find the card somehow. Well, no, it's not even that, right? It is saying it does not find the card, but it clearly is because of this. Deck available, it's complaining about this node, okay? If I bypass this node, just so you can see what happens. If I bring it here, it's fine, but if I bring it back... okay, how's it fine again? Oh, wait, what? Wait, hold on. How is it fine again? Hold on. Hold on a second. Oh. It's because I'm regenerating the entire deck. So, even though I'm setting it here individually, this is not needed anymore because I'm already regenerating the entire deck, which regenerates that card as well. So I can, so I can actually kill all this. Which is nice. So that's basically been replaced. So, okay. Means I could probably, I don't do the check. Yeah, I do this here. So I could probably remove this as well. Let's find out. So if I take this HP, bring it down. Oh no, so that one I need. Why do I need that one though, then? But the other one I didn't need? Yeah, whatever. Cool. Problem solved. Problem solved. Cool. You know, sometimes just don't question it. It works. It's wonderful. Yay. Moving on. Okay. So, I'm gonna change the tier of the health back to 1. Actually, I'll keep it at 3 for testing purposes right now. So, what I need to do is go through every single one of my abilities and give it a variable that does a... I figure out what it changes. Now, some of these cards will not have... Ooh. Some of these cards can't have multiple tiers. Like the multi-attack. Multi-attack can't have tiers. Oh, yes, it can. Because I can have, instead of 20% less damage, it would be like 15% less damage, 10% less damage. Yeah, I can figure out a way of doing... I can figure out a way of doing it. Okay, so first of all, critical chance up. So I'm thinking to keep it consistent, tier 1. Open pain and flashbang as always when you open it up. So I'm thinking tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, right? So if tier 1 is 1, this will be 2 and this will be 3. So this will be 2x and 3x of whatever's in tier 1. The cost isn't linear. The cost goes from 1 to 3 to 5. So 1 to 3 for two extra cards, you double. But at that, and then you for 2 more, you don't double again. You only do 50% extra, effectively, right? Compared to the tier 2 version. So there is, which is what I want. I want it to be more expensive, and you really have to like figure out like, do I want to like invest into this? It's simply still better. 3x compared to the base, I think, is like a good way of doing it. We will always be able to adjust these values to not be like specifically 2x or 3x, but I think this is a good like baseline to go with. Or tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So let's do so this doesn't even specify. So this is going to be variable, critical chance on every attack. Now this is like extra however much critical chance. Or actually better. Critical chance increases by %. Yep. And then we'll do 5, 10, 15. So you can get 15% crit chance in tier 3. Tier 1 will be 5% crit chance. Additional. By default, I don't think there is a crit chance. So maybe we go higher. But for now, let's start with this. Knockback, I have actually removed. Well, I not removed. I've reworked entirely. So this is not properly working right now. Knockback in general. I might remove the card. I might remove the card for now. Let's do that. Temporary invulnerability. Every 60 seconds, gain 5 seconds of complete invulnerability. Ooh. Okay. So this one, I think we're going to modify the 60 seconds. I don't want to make it longer invulnerability. So I want to make it more often then. So tier 1 is every minute. Tier 2 is 50 seconds, and tier 3 is 40 seconds. I think that's a decent way of doing it. Okay, 50% increase stun chance per hit. Bypass the stun cooldown. We don't have a stun cooldown anymore. So 50% increased chance to stun. And instead of 15, this is going to be variable. So 15 is way too high. So I'll do 5, 10, 15 here. Tier 3 will be 15. Stun chance is extremely powerful. And I might even drop it lower still. Because you can have so many attacks, and it's on a per hit basis. So if you have a multi-attack, and you hit the enemy with 5 hits, each one having a 5% chance to stun, that's a lot of hits, like every second. So I might rework the stun chance later. And that's been like my one of my things I want to do is just rework the way stun works, to make it more of like I guess it's something akin to poise in like Elden Ring and games like that, where it builds up. I mean, I just first one that I thought from the top of my head, but a lot of games have like where it's not just a chance to stun up. You have to get the bar high enough. When it's high enough, then it stuns. So I'll probably do something like that. That is also separate from the damage. Maybe. Okay, Air Blade. Spawns a blade that travels forward, hitting enemies along the way. What the hell do I do for tiers on this one? Size. We can control the size of it. We can make it bigger. Bigger projectile. I'm gonna reword this as well. So, Airblade, basically, you have a melee attack and a projectile. It's the only way to get both right now. You can either have melee, projectile, or melee and projectile, and this is the only way to get melee and projectile. So I think spawn projectile with melee attacks. Or I guess because even if you have a projectile, you get this, you start doing melee attacks and still spawning projectiles. So I guess, yeah, I think that's for now. Spawn projectile with melee attacks. And I'll say variable 0.0% projectile scale. Because basically we'll do 1.0, 1.1, 1.2. So 20% increased projectile size on tier 3. I might need to code all this, by the way. I have not actually figured out. Well, I know how to do it all, but I'm going to go through. I'm going to go like through every single one of these and update this. Jesus Christ! You think about the car's descriptions before or after making them all? Not about the values, but the words you use. I think of them as I'm making them. Just so you saw, I just changed the naming of it and the phrasing of it. I can modify it dynamically right here. Actually, I can do this. Yeah. I can modify it dynamically in this area, right? So all of this is live. So for example, right, we have like extra critical chance on every attack. It says that right here. This is because I have saved it. If I delete my save game, then it will regenerate this card. I go saved. Save games. Save game. Critical chance increases by 5%. See how it updates? So that's what we put in here. Now, the only reason it didn't update before is because I actually, like, if I put, like, gibberish here. Right. I put gibberish here. And I reload, this won't update. Because this is now because I have a save game, it's using the save game's information. But if I delete my save game, then there's the gibberish. So I'm not really like worried about having the perfect words for it or anything like that. I can update it. Now, I might want to figure out a way of updating the text without needing to restart the save file. That's a good idea in general. And actually, I'll put that on the list of things to do. Reworking card should update without deleting save.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Yeah, I think of what the card I want to make. Right, like I want to make a critical chance card. Right? But as what the description says, then I'll. Hey, Non, welcome in. Looking fresh today, mate. We're looking at the same thing. I'll take it. I'll take it. Welcome in, though. Hope you're having a lovely day. We'll see how many of these we can get through today. Healing percent of damage dealt. That's gonna be a big. That's gonna be a very powerful. Because we going from healing 1% of damage dealt to going to healing 3% of damage dealt. It's real strong. We'll see. Yeah, basically, whenever we have before, oh shit, I'm actually gonna need to rework like a lot of things. I'm just realizing. Because we're going to really change up a lot of stuff. So the way currently the works, let's say I got critical chance up, right? Let's say I got a critical chance up. What did you break this time? Rework stuff? Yeah. I didn't break anything. I just realized something. So before the tiers of cards, before we had the tier 1, 2, 3, which we wanted to introduce before as well. I gave myself a gameplay tag, and then if I have the tag, then I do X amount more. But now, I might need to then set up either multiple. I might need to do multiple gameplay tags, like a critical chance tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3, possibly. Because, well, not even that. That's not going to work either. I need to somehow then start getting this information. This is, I love the zoom. I can't believe I forgot that I implemented this however long ago. I need to get this information onto my character, basically. Because my character only gets the tag right now. It doesn't know anything else about this. I mean, to figure out a hotkey also to have it not move around like that. Jeez, sorry. So, yeah, that's where we're going to be reworking some stuff. Figuring out how to get the character to get this information. We didn't break anything, which is good. I might... What I might do is might be a little simpler than I think. I mean, a little bit simpler. So what I'm thinking is, as an option, again, I don't know if this will work in the end. So when I pick up a card, I'm passing the tag along, right? So I get the tag. I'm like, cool, character gets tag. But I can also pass along the actual values, right? The tier values. And so what I can do is store all those values somewhere. Let's say in my like AC abilities or whatever. But I'll need a new variable for each card that stores it. The other thing is, and the reason we want to store this value is we also want to, we can have multiple cards of the same tier. Sorry, multiple cards of different tiers that are the same. So for example, I have health here 3 times. I can add health here 3 times. So, well, I need to increase it, right? So this is going to be 150 extra health. If I decide to grab all 3 of them. Things will stack. And they're not set up to stack. So I think by putting all that information in the actor component, most likely, we could say, hey, check the tag, and then based on the tag, add to whatever that is corresponding to it. Add it to that variable. So the first time we get it, let's say it'll become 5%, or if we get it, it'll be 10, or if we got 2 of them, and they'll become 15, right? So we'll just continue to add on to it. And then instead of just checking if we have the tag, we don't need to check if we have the tag. We will just check, we'll just get the value, because we'll just have access to the value. Yeah, because right now also, when I load a new level or whatever, it goes through all my it goes through my gameplay tags and then reinitializes them. So, shit. I'm gonna need to save this information of every single one of these. Between every level. I don't want to save 100 variables. Or however many cards I have and load every time. I wonder why cards are related to the save file. Why cards are related to the save file? Oh, you know what? I think I know what you're saying. The cards that I have activated are in the save file. I can just I just go off of those and just go through them one by one and reactivate them. Yeah, I don't need to save them then. I don't know if that's what you meant. I assume that's what you meant. In which case, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm already saving the my collection. When I pick up cards, I already have that saved. So after so on load, yeah, I just go through them and just do the same thing. Just add them back. So I don't need to save the variables. Yes. Okay. Figure it out. Figure it out. Okay. Lifesteal. Heal 1%, 2%, and 3%. So for example, for this, if I wanted to get all 3 of these cards in my deck and I activate all of them, I would have 6% lifesteal. So you can get some really interesting like effects. if I ever introduce like another tier, it's 1, 3, 5. I won't do like a 7 or 8 tier. I'll go immediately to 10. One card 10. But it would be instead of 1, 2, 3, it'll be a 5x immediately. It'll cost 10. It'll cost, but it'll be 5. Well, no, that's actually no. It can't be that high. It would need to be 4 to be. Oh, I'll deal with figuring that out later time. The other thing I would need to rework is the multi-attack. So right now it's attack and extra time, 20% less damage. But I don't actually attack an extra time. I just do the damage twice or however many times extra. So it's not attack extra time. Or you know what? I am going to keep it as an attack extra time, and I want to rework it later to have the animation, full animation play also an extra time. The problem with that is I need to speed up the animation. Because otherwise it's no different from you just spamming attack. So, you know what? For now, I'll do damage calculated twice. Damage dealt is calculated twice. %, less damage. And then we'll say, we'll make this a variable. This a variable. That's 20, 15, and 10. Some of these will not be stacking. It will just pick the This music is familiar. Is it from Amori? Every single song you've heard is from a single game called Heartbound. Exclamation mark music if you want to get the link to it. Yeah. Every single song is from one video game called Heartbound by Pirate Software. Great music. Would recommend. Ooh. Hold on. I got a good idea how to do this one in tiers. I could do extra projectiles. Oh no, I don't want to do extra projectiles. Because then they really get stacks. Now you remember the game? Love to see the demo. I need to check it out if it's out or not. Yeah, the demo's that demo's free. The game is still in development, but it's in early access. So yeah, you can definitely go check it out already. Hold on. I don't remember. 40%. So here's gonna be 40, 35, 30. It's just gonna go by 5 for both. This spread and decrease angle needs to also happen for radius. I think I have increase the angle of cone attacks by 30 degrees and radius of auras by 50%. Half aura damage. Okay, so I already did this. Ooh. I have two values here. Oh. I'm gonna need to make it so it's consistent between both. So that's fine. So we're gonna go with 25, 30, and 35. Also, I know I said 1, 2, 3x. Clearly, this is not 1, 2, 3x, but this just doesn't work for 1, 2, 3x and stuff like this. Oh, but ooh, okay. I'm going to figure this one out because this is half aura and half aura damage. So that I want to do it by reduce aura damage by percent as well. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. By the way, if anyone of you guys are wondering, I'm typing in like a variable thing here. I'm basically have set up a string like replace based on like the values. So this is decrease the angle of cone attack. So this one will be 10, 15, 20, 25, 15. Increase aura damage by also, yeah, show decimal off on all of these. I'm not needed to show decimal on any of these guys. Actually, no, don't need here. Oh, ooh, this is not actually gonna work. Okay, I need to. It's gonna be a variable percent. It's 100, 110, 120. And then I'll need to remember to divide this one by 100. It's fine. Hey, Sarma, welcome in. You've been converting your PC to use an Earth battery. Are you running your PC on potatoes? Now, I've done, like, everyone's done an experiment with potatoes. We know that they provide electricity, but are you sure that's the best idea? 20 ice cube trays filled with dirt and aluminum foil and copper can run Unreal. Those ice cubes aren't going to be ice cubes for very long if you're running Unreal. Unless you're in the, you know, on the Arctic. They're using no, it's literally dirt and aluminum foil on copper. I mean, I think mostly it's aluminum foil and copper that's doing it. And lemon battery, same concept, but dirt. You get wet to charge it. I mean, as if it works. If it works. Okay. No, I believe you. You've mentioned it before too. Okay, I'm gonna stop at 10. I've done 10 of these. Right, we've set up 10. I think tomorrow, now that the deck sorting, all of that is kind of done, I'm gonna start with first setting up this to actually have all our cards at all tiers, so we can actually, play around with all tiers and cards and combinations, etc. And then I'm gonna start going down the list and setting up these guys to actually work the way we want them to work, with the actual card tiers and all of that. And then we'll see how that works and how that goes. We've talked through it already earlier. It seems like it should work without too many issues, so fingers crossed. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific for good old game dev. Yeah. If it's straight idea by the cards, maybe I'm overcomplicating stuff. I really want to know what you think about it. Yeah, sure. What's up? Well, we'll do this first. It's the end of the stream. No, you go ahead, Garganoff. We'll wait. We will all wait. All. I'm watching you. Sit back down. I know you were about to close it. Wait. Garganoff has a suggestion. Just because the bell has rung doesn't mean it's over. What's the suggestion, Garganoff? The class is waiting. Did he run away? I'll give him a minute. Maybe he's typing something long. One left before homework? Oh no. Hey, Senna, welcome in. What's going on? Garganoff had a suggestion, and then I was going to end stream, and now I don't know if he's still writing the suggestion or a question, I mean. Yeah. So now we're waiting for Garganoff. Oh, there it is. What if you would want to change multiple stuff with tiers? Like tier 1 shoots 1 projectile with 10% chance, and tier 2 projectiles with 50% chance or so. Yeah, right now it's not set up for multiple variables, but it can be set up with multiple variables. I just need to set it up with multiple variables. Yeah, that's already what I ran into with the increase and decrease spread. Yeah, so that I'll probably end up setting up for at least like 2 variables as options, and then we'll be able to control that. Here from the start, just didn't type. All good. Lurk away. Welcome, ZZ, and with that, goodbye. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We'll set it up for 2 variables down the line, most likely. That probably, I don't think I'll ever need 3, but 2 probably is going to be a good bet. So, have a good one, guys. Back tomorrow at 6:30, as I mentioned, and hope to see you guys then. Take care. Bye-bye.